And as vaccination mandates for truckers come into effect and this convoy rolls on, the looming concern, of course, is supply chain disruptions. And to talk about what we can expect is Sylvain Charlebois. He's a professor in food and distribution policy at Dalhousie University and a friend of the show. Good to have you back with us.
Good morning, Anne-Marie.
So numbers suggest up to 90% of Canada's truckers are vaccinated, but only 50 to 60% of American truckers are. So how will these new policies on both sides of the border disrupt trade and supply chain?
Well, so on the Canadian side, we're talking about 12,000 truckers. On the American side, the number is close to 125,000 truckers. So it's a lot of people who no longer qualify to actually cross food across the border. And so obviously to find people is going to be much more difficult. On the American side, of course, to get a trucker right now in the middle of winter to service the Canadian market is going to be tough. You're going to have to pay these people way more. In fact, freight costs have doubled for some routes, going from Florida, Arizona, California to service the Canadian market. So I don't think we're going to run out of food, but we're certainly concerned about food prices over time.
Well, yeah, that cost always trickles down to consumer. What are some of the common things shipped across the border that we can expect to see get more expensive?
Produce, that's top. That's on top of the list for sure. Right now, we're in the middle of January. For the next 3 months, we do import a lot of produce from the United States, so we do expect price fluctuations in that section of the grocery store. Nuts, the center of the store as well. We do import a lot of finished goods to populate the center of the store. Dry goods, pasta, cookies, crackers, lots of these products come from the United States, so we are expecting higher prices there, and unfortunately some empty shelves here and there. We are expecting procurement to be a challenge for some grocers, but grocers will actually make sure that they have something to sell to Canadians, obviously. So if a shelf is empty, just go back a few days later, they'll have something for you.
We are already in a period of rising inflation, and grocery items, some are going to get more expensive. If people are wondering, what do I need to go out and buy now? What do I need to make sure that I have with me? How long is this going to last? What will you say to them?
Things will be messy for a while, to be honest, Anne-Marie. But the one thing I would suggest to your viewers right now is, I guess, to do the opposite of hoarding, because right now supply chains aren't necessarily functioning well. So a lot of the products that do reach the market aren't as fresh as they used to. So if you go into the grocery store and buy for a week or 2 weeks worth of food, you're probably going to waste a lot of it. And so instead of doing that, just go in, if you're comfortable, 2-3 times a week and buy what you need for 2-3 days, and you'll actually waste less. So savings are on the back end, not in the store right now.
Just as a time frame before we let you go, Sylvain, when you say a while, is that a month? Is that a week?
Well, first of all, there's Omicron that really has paralyzed the food economy. Really, it was a gut punch to the food industry. So we're expecting, once we're over that hump, we're expecting 2-3 months of disruption, I guess. The vaccine mandate is certainly not helping when it comes to prices, but we're expecting the messiness, I guess, to continue until the spring at the very least.
Sylvain Charlebois, good to have your insights on all of this. Thanks so much.
All right, take care.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.